I don't like Touhou. I really don't. But regardless, it is our punishment game for today. Because during PDXCon, I failed the Jackbox Party Pack 3. It was quite a different kind of weekly one-shot, where I had to win once out of, what was it, 3 or 4 games? I was so close. I was robbed by that game. I should have won, but I did not. And we always face up to our punishments around here. I'm going to get that timer going because it doesn't matter whatsoever. We're not on a timer here. We just play this until I am done. So the game we're playing is Touhou 15 Legacy the Lunatic something or other. We have to play on point device mode, whatever that means. And we can play on normal, hard, or lunatic. We cannot play on easy mode. Might as well play on hard. And we have 4 of these things to choose from. I'm just going to close my eyes and mash, and done. So, standard affair, there is really no secrets that Touhou can hide from us by now. We've played this enough. Played it enough to know that we're terrible at it. I am really, really bad at, what do you call this kind of game? Bullet hell. Bullet hell and me do not get on very well. That goes for any kind of scroll and shmup like this. I'm bad at them. I am really bad. I know I'm amazing at just about every game under the sun, but I'm not amazing at all of them, and this is one that just rises to the top like well-baked bread for being what I'm not good at. Look at that. There's a death. We'll see a lot of those. And the thing is, I've been told countless times what to do and how to play, but I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me. There are hundreds of things to be paying attention to on the screen. I only have 2 eyes. They barely function as it is. And much as you tell me the kind of movements I can make in the heat of battle, those words are meaningless to me. But regardless, let's try not to slam arse first into projectiles and see if we can blast our way through this game. We cannot, but we can try. Yeah, if anything, I think a pacifist run of this game would be more impressive, from what little I understand of it. I find the controls very jarring, because I gotta hit shift with my pinky to slow down, and the pinky is not the best finger on my hand for doing something that I want to do okay. Why are we facing Bunny Girl here? Her name better not be Usami. Oh, Jesus. Well, sure should her. Get out of my way. Now, I'm trusting that everything looks and sounds okay. I have not checked that whatsoever. For all I know, the music is blaringly loud. Okay. Okay, I should figure out what the bomb button is, because I might need to use it. But we know what we're in for with Touhou. The music is fantastic. The visuals are... they certainly capture your eye. She's a lunar rabbit, Jake. Okay, there's lots of stuff coming in, but I'm only really going to read anything that's in red. Sound and audio are okay, Jake. There seems to be weeb crap all over the screen. Yeah, I'm trying to shoot them as fast as I can. Unfortunately, we are the weeb crap. There's some strange mechanic where when I get close to projectiles, I'm kind of grinding them, and it makes things on the screen slow. I know about the going to the top and then instantly collecting everything that's on screen. That's pretty rad. Encourages you to get up close with all the danger. Alright, how do I master Spark? There we go. Putting the master in Master Smoke. Lunar Rabbit here is busting my chops. I'm feeling very not strong here. I think I lost some power. feeling only a little insulted by how quickly you die and respawn in this game. I don't know if there's a lives limit. If there is, I'm not feeling it. Okay, this is unpleasant. Point device is something Ellen and the Moon Doctor invented to make it easier for our heroines to fight in this instance. What are you on? Point device is the reason it's going like this. I don't know what you mean by like this. It's always pretty bad here. Alright, let's just take it a bit easier. We see where to go. Oh, okay. You lose a small amount of life every time you die. A small amount of, wait, life? Oh, power every time you die. Okay. I'm not seeing how to dodge these. Maybe I'm getting too up close here. Maybe if I hang back a bit. Yes, that spreads them out a bit more. I'm learning. Any sense of sanity was lost when you hit play. Yeah, I mean, I don't get these kinds of games. I'm not, nothing against them, they're just not for me. I mean, Crivens, I spend a significant portion of my life staring at maps, so I am not really in any position to criticize other games. But it ain't for me. If there was ever a game like this I was going to enjoy, it would have been R-Type. I tried hard to enjoy R-Type. It just didn't want me to enjoy it. A nuts game, but hey, Lucky beat it, so fair play on him. Worms Armageddon doesn't look so bad. Hey, I love Worms Armageddon, no bad word against that. But I was never able to complete that game in one shot when I was but a child. Nice, we made it. Made it to even more pain. What is this? It's Master Spark time is what it is. So, I think that's Maria or Marisa or something like that. But her and the rabbit are just speaking in Chinese about something. Probably doesn't matter what it is. In the end, we take this out the American way. I feel like I'm not even hurting the rabbit thing. It's certainly hurting me. What does the moon speak say? My moon is not that advanced. Maybe there's somebody in chat for whom it is. Jinx, my eyes are full just paying attention to the big whites and little arrow-shaped whites, and then you gotta get these lavender ones in as well. That's when it all comes crashing down for me. Seems to be a circular health bar around the boss. Yes, yes. Oh, it goes down pretty fast actually. Alright, your day is numbered. You look like you stepped right out of Momodora. I feel like there's a Johnny Bravo joke there. Now let's say I was really poor and I couldn't afford loads of video games. Okay, that's not a good example because you don't even need money to play loads of video games now. So many free ones. Let's say I was stuck back in the early 90s and I didn't have much access to lots of video games. And I was piss poor. And I had this kind of game. I'd probably get really good at it and enjoy it quite a lot because that's the kind of person I am. And then I think I would really like this kind of game because it seems like the kind of game that you can get into the zone with, much like rhythm games. I love games that bring you into the zone. Which is why I'm itching to play some DDR tomorrow. I have not been doing enough of that, and the zone has not been visited in too long. Okay, that felt savage. But I certainly don't have the time to commit to getting good at something like this anymore. Now excuse me while I chug another 100 hours into Patrician 4. Jake, pressing restart every 10 seconds does not look like getting into the zone. Were you even listening to what I said, Spam? I was saying I would like to be that kind of person. I am certainly not. But this is the kind of game I can imagine where you can have that moment where you see everything before it even moves. And if it's anything like DDR, it's a great feeling. Those lavender things coming out to me. Only took 15 tries, we took her down, and what in the world is this? Okay. It's my new and exciting way to die. She's got a mochi hammer, I think it's called. And it seems to be stained with grape juice. Okay, what are my options here? I need to dodge those arrow things that she spits out. So it seems like I gotta fake them out. And then just lay the hurt on her. She dead yet? Ah, damn. Probably should have Master Sparked that. Her circle looked very small, so I'd assumed she was almost dead, but it was a foolish thing to do. Okay, now it starts as pretty much a quarter circle. Christ. This is entrapment. I think somebody's asking about Master Spark. I've used it once. I don't like relying on it. I mean, that just means that you're not getting any good. Well, that's the way I see it at least, but I'm sure not getting any good at this rate. I keep losing my power when I get hit too. Well, that's not sugar-coated. I'm not just getting hit, I am outright dying here. Oh. I still never figured out where your eyes are meant to be when you're playing this. Do I look at the bottom, the top, what's coming at me, what's near me? If I just look at my character, then I don't know where to shoot. But I guess it is somewhat more important to dodge than to inflict damage. Okay, there was no escape there. Now, was there not a way in one of the other Touhous to jump to the other side of the screen? Like if you nudged the left or right of the screen, you could come out on the other side. I seem to remember that. Let's press shift for slowdown to see your hug button. I've been doing that a lot. Maybe you've noticed. I actually wanted to hit both shifts, and I only have one pair of hands, you know? I was told to play with the keyboard and mouse, but, well, the keyboard I guess, there's no mouse involved. I felt the controller was easier. That was a specific to Reimu picking... what? That was specific to Reimu picking Yukari for Touhou 11. It's unique to that game. Okay, thank you, Lucas. Ever full of the trivial trivia. Gotta survive this. And then I kill you. Wait, what? That wasn't enough? There we go. Another 15 death. Oh, okay. Those look like goodies. Really, what is that grinding I'm doing against enemy projectiles? No, not the smashing into, but the grinding. I like the noise it makes. Jake, don't hurt me like this. I explained Graze. I mean, explaining doesn't mean I read it. In fact, quite often it implies that I did not. Grinding is called grazes. Grazing, it gives you various bonuses. Bonus points? What do bonus points do? Ah, straggler. And there's someone in there just shouting loads of numbers. There's other better places to do your shouting. Okay, now this is tough. And this is just level 1. That's the joke of it all. You don't need to kill her, Jake, but she's trying to fight me. It's like telling me in Undertale I don't need to kill everyone. Yes, I do. And again, dodging all these attacks is getting pretty tough. And somebody's recommending I just wait out the attacks. Alright, that's another way to look at it. Ah. How long do I have to wait? 30 seconds. Thank goodness this isn't some kind of 2 hours of hell or a weekly one-shot, because, jeez, I do not understand how to get good at this game. Or rather, these games. I would like to help more. Would you like me to help you go back to the menu? You can actually return to this place if you want afterwards without losing your menu. Depends what kind of help you mean. There's a red spot in the very bottom of the screen shows you where the boss is, so you don't have to look up. Really? Oh yeah, now that you mention it. That's kind of cool. I just need to line up with that then. Of course, it's yet another thing to look at. Explaining mechanic. Nah, no one's got time for that. We'll get her beat yet, don't you worry. Just gotta be patient. That's one thing I've got in spades. In spades. How many of these Touhou games you played now? Is there no end to? Look, I would not have played more than one of these Touhou games if it were not for people putting them forward as punishment games. There was the Touhou 2 Hours of Hell, there was the Touhou Lobby, and then there's been a couple more people that got lucky. Now, I'm playing this because I failed the Jackbox Party game back during PDXCon. Well, as I said, I was robbed there. Absolutely robbed. And you guys know it. Still, this is what we rolled, and it's not like I can say no Touhou games for the punishment list, because that's just poor sport. You would never have played it all if it weren't for Lunatic. That's right, Cal. I mean, years ago I saw this Touhou stuff, just didn't get it and wasn't really interested in getting into it. Now I know for sure that I don't want to get into it. I'm just not interested. It's more like not liking it. Music's good though, but doesn't mean I have to play the games. I can't just listen to the music. Subterranean Animism remains a great playlist. Don't leave me wanting to dance around all these projectiles. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. I would say give me Ikaruga any day, but I know Ikaruga, and Ikaruga is a whole heap of ass and chips. How long does Jake play punishment games? There is no set time. I could throw it down now if I was done, but I am also fair, so I like to give him a good stab. EnviroBear, I think, was the shortest one. It wasn't even 20 minutes, but that game showed you everything it had to show within 10. All the house music Jake listened to back in the day. Simpler times. Those really were simpler times, Lucas. Back when Auntie was part of the gang. Yeah, it feels like going slow isn't what I want to do here. Nailing rabbits to trees, now that I want to do here. Kinda gotta look for your opportunity and smash into it face first. Is there some kind of trick to this anyway? I mean, I might not be good at this kind of game, but I'm good with tricks. Rest in peace, died as the UK shops. French Castile in Africa, owned by England. Never forget. Has he been on the same boss for 15 minutes? No, I refuse to believe it's been 15 minutes. Although, I'll give you 10. Why do people tell me to play these games? Sure, there's something wrong with me, but there must be something wrong with them too. I mean, I'm lucky if I get a third of the way through this girl. But eventually she will die, and I will live. You said you wanted to be punished, Jake. Don't make this sound like anything it isn't. I keep a punishment system to keep me on my toes for my 2 hours of hell and my weekly one-shots. Adds to the experience when I know that there is a horrible experience on the line. Of course, I feel doubly robbed when the weekly one-shot or 2 hour itself is Well, you know, we've had some horrible ones in our times. That Worms one was pretty enjoyable. It just had a truly sadistic limit on it. Though, especially the later levels, things just get absurd, and you should expect to die often. Not only that, but it kind of expects you to either never lose, or to only ever lose one worm. And when you have Lucky who dies on round 2, before you even control him, that's when that starts feeling considerably less fair. Why don't you have the English patch for TH15? Hey, I just played what I was given, okay? That's other people's problems if they can't handle the moon. Alright, I'm feeling it. It was imminent death, of course. Maybe now we're getting a bit closer to 15 minutes on this one horrible boss. I feel like being able to jump from one side to the other would be extremely handy here. So Jake, Worms Armageddon when... it was pretty great playing that in multiplayer. But... I don't know. Killing Floor 2, on the other hand, I'm keen to see if that's any good at all. Must be some trick to this. Either that or just getting to a level of good that I will never know in my life. Yeah, that was the just accept it kind of attack there. Seems you can edge through these guys one row at a time, just treat them like... Whoa, okay, that's a bit fast for me. Yeah, no need for Master Spark. I just did not want to be there anymore. Why are we in our socks? Oh well, no, that's them. Oh man, this is child's play compared to the other mode. Easy. So easy, I want to do it again. Japan thinks socks and sandals are the pinnacles of fashion. I've never seen sandals showing off in Jap stuff. Where's that challenge? Come on. Okay, there it is. Now, when it comes to bullet heli stuff, that Fury game, that had just the right amount of it. That is to say, the amount that I could handle. You're at stage 1, Jake. Shh, neck it. Come on. You might have saved the day in that one Worms map. Don't let it go to your head. take my pinky off of shift here. Fast movements only getting me killed. Not any movement at all. So I didn't recognize the two other Touhous here. There was Maria here. There was Reimu, who has the cards and the yin-yang symbols. But who were the others? Was one of them Sai, I think? It's a name I recognize. I don't know what kind of personalities or gimmicks these little demon things have. Risen and Sanai. Okay. Risen was in Touhou 8. Did I play Touhou 8? What was its shindig? Oh, what am I kidding? They're all just run away from bullets. I'd love to see him get to the clown, but I don't think that's happening. Is Clown America Girl? I've seen her before. Lucas's favorite. We're getting worse at this boss. After completely misreading what the punishment here was, I fired this game up in Lunatic mode, and I thought that our friend Anohito here was insane because I could not get past the first batch of enemies. Stage 5 has the clown. Well, we're not seeing that. Not unless this is one of those games with the reverse difficulty where things get easier. Like, you know, ActRaiser 2. Gnaffle is saying, I wonder when Jake will realize he can use the entire screen. Well, I have been told that the edges are traps before. In fact, I think I see Neffy there saying indeed that corners are traps. But this is Touhou, we might just be talking about traps in general. Alright, this is feeling a lot better. Okay. His first try at this card was pretty good. And then I beat her, but she beat me as well. I think it's a she. It's a rabbit after all. Are you willing to try a different girl, Jake? Yeah. Yeah, I am. But I don't really want to go through all of the first level again. Maybe when I beat it I can jump back in at level 2. Not sure if that's possible though. Marie says the worst girl. Jake, they're all girls. Even when they are girls, they are all girls. Talk about redundant. What did I do so right on the first one? I'm not doing now. I think it was more dodging and weaving between the battleships. Oh, they look like ships to me. I've lost so much power through dying. Is there any real game over here? Because it almost feels a bit cheap that I just keep restarting over and over. In the previous, or one of the previous ones that I played, you had to go back to the start of the level. In one of them, I think you had to go back to the start of the game. But overall, it felt a lot easier than this. Max is taking the opportunity to plug the Discord. He just wants more people to talk to in the Max posts not safe for work stuff. There's only game over mode if you use Lunatic mode, aka traditional lives. That's reassuring. The game over condition is breaking your computer in half. Well, thankfully I don't have childishly violent tendencies when I play games. I play games to have fun, not to destroy things. Well, that's not the right way to put it. But I do play games to have fun. Destroy your legs, play DDR. If I lose 0.01 power, then I must have lost a lot of times, because I had a lot more than this amount of power before. I think what happened on the first try here was that I just got a really easy pattern. Like what I'm getting here. Well, I had there. I messed it right up. Whoa, what was that? It just went right through everything. Probably just more invulnerability though. You've lost this card 43 times, you can see up in the corner. Okay. I can accept that. We had a Touhou challenge on the mod game list, but that one was... I wouldn't say it was quickly broken, but it was broken. Well done, Prince, for that. Yeah, I'm convinced I only get through this on easy patterns. And I was getting an easy one there, and just guffed it up. It's a lot easier if you start seeing this as like some kind of 3D object. Try that again. The way the arrows spread out, they're reminding me of that Castlevania 4 room, you know the one. I do Ninja Gaiden before I do Touhou. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden's one of the easier mod games on the list. Really. I mean, it's no DDR, but it's and it's no Super Hexagon. It's not that difficult. Ninja Gaiden is one of those held up in esteem as extremely hard games, but I mean, everyone plays by the right rules there. I didn't see the counter though, at 40 something. Maybe it's the one that says 0 out of 50. That I could believe more. Jake, I propose adding Jackbox Party to... No, that is not going to be a mod game. Fun little party game, but I think I've already had my fill of it. think we all had our fill of Nitro's GF that night. I mean, the Jackbox party thing isn't really something you play off against one person. It's a party game for a reason. Alright, I've about had it with rabbits today. Oh, jeez. Jake confirmed can't beat Lucky and Jack. Oh, jeez. I'll put it like that. I know the game you're playing there, Lucas. Can't even pretend to be cocky here. This is just kicking my ass thoroughly. What is the button to bomb anyway? I did not pay attention to what I pressed last time. I just kind of mashed everything from backshift to space. Jake, stay a little more forward so you have space to dodge back. Okay. I feel like I have to react a bit faster to these things this way. Maybe that's the point. I mean, they only spread out when they get further back, but... but I have less maneuverability around the little sailboats. Maybe that's the whole going back part of it. Whoa! Jake, the boys are playing Killing Floor 2 once you've had enough. Yeah! Yeah, I'll probably want to shoot some frustrations away after both this and Armageddon. I'm probably going to be really mad at Lucky just for stepping on that mine. Okay, it's just 30... no, it's 40 seconds. 40 seconds with the rabbit. The bombs are the green things to your right. It's empty now, and you have 2/5 of one assembled. Okay. Haven't I only bombed once? Well, I mean, haven't I used a bomb once? I think I've been bombing from the start here. I should play reverse Touhou, where you fight with these kinds of patterns against all the enemies. And they die in one hit. I mean, anytime I start feeling good about some of the dodges that I'm doing here, it just goes and slaps me one. Okay, that did not feel very dodgeable. So you get started with 3, you earn more something, something. You earn more 1/5 at a time when you perform well. Okay. Oh, there's not going to be any of that. Alright, what are we at? 76th time a charm? No. No, we need the double 7. Bloody Touhou. There's somebody who must be some kind of Touhou aficionado coming in saying, this is why Touhou 15 is my least favorite Touhou. It's impossibly hard, and by the end of it you don't feel satisfied beating the game, you just feel exhausted. Okay, well I won't even know that exhausted feeling of beating the game, because at this rate I'm not beating level 1. How did I dodge most of what I dodged there? More like dumb luck than anything. I feel like the game should be taking points away from me by the end of this. Easy does it. The moment you start thinking about what you're doing, that's when you lose it, like that. That was over halfway as well. So is there a way for me to go and pick a different girl and then come back at stage 2? That is my question to people that know this game. And it has probably been answered before because I asked it before. But I'm at least trying to concentrate on this. Whilst I get solidly licked. Trying to lose feelings in my fingers. What with having everything held down so hard here. I just feel like this would be so much easier to control with a controller, but hold on, I have a controller right here. Why don't I test that theory? Pause, that's fire. But why circle slow down? That makes no sense. Oh well. Oh well, it is slow down, that's all I can do. It's an awkward way to hold, but it'll do. Ah. Practically relaxing. Attempt 95. We can't let this hit triple figures, come on. Okay. Just like the Patrician 4 episodes, I don't want to believe that it'll hit triple figures. Okay. No, back to the keyboard we go. Jake, it's not too late to transition over to Stronghold 3. It's, I like to think it is long past that. Oh wow, we did avoid triple digits. Plus ain't a digit. It's just an American dress size. It's those subtle ways that games tell you you really suck. On that note, I remember Theme Park, where if you go bankrupt, you watch a shadow of your park administrator, that is you, committing suicide by jumping out of a window. Now that was pretty heavy stuff, and he made such a pained noise as well, and it was like, Now that was one way to tell you that you blow at a game. Also, how do you go bankrupt in Theme Park? That game was... money just found its way onto your lap. It was like Patrician. Jake, if it makes you feel better, I have hit walls like this myself in the game, and that was on normal. I mean, I don't need any feeling better here. I'm well aware that this is very hard. It's not like I'm, I don't know, failing miserably at conquering Serbia as the Ottomans here. This is pretty difficult. Which is more, you grab the average peon off the street and they wouldn't be this far, so... No, I don't feel bad about it. Still, I play a lot of games. I'd be happier if I was better at it. Didn't I beat... I'm pretty sure I beat this phase first time around and then just immediately died. Never happened again. That's why I'm only good with the one shot. Not the 121 shot. Lucky versus Jake Touhou race. Now that'd be a race that nobody finishes. Don't even know how you decide a victor there. I wonder if R-Type fans grabbed, sorry, let's try that again. I wonder if Touhou fans grab a game like R-Type and then flip the whole game 90 degrees so they can get back to what they're used to. Dodging projectiles from above rather than from the right. Or the left, depending how asshole-ish the game wants to be. I think there's a limit for how many points the game is willing to take from me for deaths, because I am now at one score. Hang on, that's not score, that's power. It's got that P. Jesus, this game is intense. Senor Limao? He's asking if this is even possible. Yeah, it is. Some people would even say that it's quite simple. I am not one of those people. I am really bad with shmups or bullet hells or whatever these things get called. Now I think I have been here for the guts of 40 minutes. Dealing with the bunny girl thing. Alright, let's never deal with you again. Janyara what? Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Let us carry on. Whew. Could you not, please? Maybe these are the things, you know, better not shot. We've had those before. No, they just shoot. Okay. Yoink. Still kind of out of Master Spark here. I quickly feel like I run out of places to run. I'm not even sure to what degree these things are heat-seeking me. I mean, some are definitely shooting at me, right? Jake, stream them slowly from side to side. Something jabs. You can do sudden jabs to create... you say that. How about I just find a god spot? Or better yet, I make a god spot. Just destroy them before they shoot, Jake. When you destroy them, they explode in what appears to be random things. Also, I have to be underneath them to destroy them. That's a difficulty. Nelly. I feel like this would be easier if I were stronger with my upgraded beams. Now maybe I could just not shoot. Maybe. Marisa is a being of peace. So yeah, was I able to go back to the start to change girl and then return here, or is that back to square one? Probably square one. If you switch difficulty or girl, you have to start over. That's a shame. Don't be sorry though. Seldom should someone be sorry. I imagine being able to jump from one side of the screen to the other would be so incredibly useful here. I could just lure everything to one side and then whip. Just wanted to fight America, girl. You know, I feel pretty good after I dodge like 200 of these things, and then you still get blindsided. There's so many things to keep one's eyes on at one time. I mean, I don't know how people do it. Probably not really people. What if I kind of stay central and just dance around here. Oh dear, oh dear. Lol K's difficulty curve is kind of evenly ascending until the moment you start the fight with Miss America. Then she throws the moon at you. That sounds fun. But, somewhat doubt my ability to get that far. Right, what if I just stay in the center and say, come one, come all. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, okay. No, game's having none of my nonsense. Well, that was going better until there became too many to handle. Jake should do an impossible spell card at some point. At least there you can give up on a level if it's too much. Impossible? Nothing's impossible. At least being at the top of the screen removes all the point pickups, because those are the ones that really throw me off. In my side vision, I can't even tell if they're projectiles or not. But they sure take up room on the screen. The game doesn't even give me a counter for how often I die here. Alright, so I have a proposition. How about we go back to the title screen? Yes, yes, yes. And we give this a go as somebody else. Well, we're not playing as Bloody Bunny Girl. But this thing. This thing will be no problem. I got these strange bits coming out my sides though. Jake, let me explain the girl's specs. Have it your way. Well, I wouldn't mind knowing their specs, but which one is which? Okay, red girl is Reimu. The one that looks like a witch is Marisa. Then there's the green-haired girl, and then there's the rabbit. Alright, bunny girl once again. Okay, but we know how to deal with you. We just shoot and you die. Shoot and you die. Jake, if we play on normal, you might reach stage 3. Crazy, I know, but you could give it a good try. Never. When I played one of the earlier Touhous, I got so lambasted for playing on normal. I was told, no, you're not really getting to know the game unless you play it on at least hard. And I was like, okay, sure. I mean, that does strike me as, say, me having somebody playing DDR and going, no, if you're not playing Max 300 as your first song, what are you even doing here? But I am not the Touhou pro around here, evidently. Alright, Jake, you're playing a Sanai now. Her unfocused shot is spread across the entire front. Her focused shot can home in on any target that is higher than you. Hone in on? Ah, hey, that's kind of cool. Means I can just kind of not pay attention to where I am. This is troublesome. Did this part give me so many difficulties before? Or did I just master spark my way through? When you got so many things coming from so many directions. Jake, the trade-off is slightly weaker firepower, so boss health bars take longer. Anyway, her bomb is a bit different from Maria's. When you activate it, you want to fly into the biggest concentration of bullets and earn as much graze as you can in 1 second. Okay. Roger that. I mean, we don't have much problem running into as many bullets as possible, but the survival aspect is something else. Anyway, why am I attacking with cards? Well, they look like playing cards. Also, do you get a limited amount of graze off of any one projectile? Because it seems like it stops after a wee while. Maybe I could just focus on one side entirely. And then not have to worry about anything from it. That's better. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, didn't I? Jake, holy sealing amulets. Ufuda. Does that sound ridiculous to everyone or just me? this part, right. How I longed to forget about it. Okay, let's do this again, shall we? Exactly right, about 10 graze points. Right. Do the graze points really get me anything? Except for with this special bomb attack we speak of. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Oh boy, this looks bad. Cut me some slack, game, come on. Whew. Alright, bunny girl. Rip your ears off. What was this again? Okay, no, this is no problem. No problem. Jake, how can you even track so many projectiles? Don't try and make me sound like I'm any cop at this game. I'm really not. I'm gonna try my best to survive here. I would have thought some knowledge of DDR would save me with this kind of game, but I'm not feeling particularly saved. Sweet, I've got superpowers. Alright, the rich get richer. Facts of life. Time to die, bunny girl. Oh, no, it's my time to die, it seems. Oh, right. Let's actually pay some attention here. I was trying to figure out the difference between my focused attack and my not focused attack. Jake, if you kill all enemies 100%, you need at least 200 It's a level of reading that I can't do at the best of times, let alone when I'm dancing around 3,000 projectiles. Achtermachte. Close. Very close. I don't want to lose my superhuman strength here, so let's try not to die 15 more times. Hell, I would settle for 0 more times myself. Just like that. Be gone, rabbit thing. Alright, I mean, it doesn't come as any great surprise that I was playing as the heavily nerfed character, so as soon as I got an actual character, things just start flowing fine. Just fine. That was timed well. Am I even playing the same game here? Come on. That's more like it. That's more familiar. I'm sure there's meant to be a way that you can follow these patterns. I don't doubt that. Alright, let's try that again, Quine. What the hell was that? It's making me dizzy, come on. Much better. Now what am I looking at here? Ah, that was casual. So what was that S I got? I'm assuming it was just one more bomb. Not that we're doing this is a knife-only run. I really want to play another Resident Evil knife-only. It was so much fun in Resi 3. I mean, accentuated by the fact that Resi 3 is an awesome Resident Evil. But that should be no surprise to anybody. Free bomb. No, I worked for that bomb. Get it right. Oh dearie me. See everything. Ah, that could have looked awesome, but it didn't. No, no, I swore I would never play Code Veronica again. Let's keep it that way. Alright, I'm super strong. I think that's what she's saying. Alright, now we've got to deal with a fat rabbit. This is not so easy to see through. Ah, right, I see it now. I'm not so sure I can make it through all of that whilst holding down focus mode. The timing is a bit tricky. It's a bit very tricky. You're mad because you interrupted her meal? Fat rabbit. There must be some way to deal with this. Because at the moment just blindly going left and right is getting me killed. Maybe that's the right way. Don't look at going long streams left and right, just try to dodge those bits when they space out a bit. Not feeling that, not feeling that at all. Where's Prince with the incredible tips? Jake, when the bullets start turning inwards, you can squeeze through them. I mean, I figure that part. I mean, I can squeeze through them. Fat Rabbit probably can't. Don't want to lose my superhuman abilities here. This might be a good one to try a bomb on, Jake. What if, and this is crazy, what if I go towards you instead of hanging back the whole time? Okay, then I get hit by the other ones that come out. Maybe, I want to try that one more time. One more time where I actually make it. It's not hard. I feel like I just get shot there. I mean, if you hold down shift, you can't make it all the time. At least as far as I can tell. But if you let go of shift, then it's very hard to control. how you're moving. Also, you're not doing focus shot anymore. Jay, get better at switching between focused and unfocused movement. But it's with the shift key. Unless I have my layout done horribly wrong, that's my pinky. I am not very good at tapping with that, so to speak. Take that. Fatty's got some attacks. Farkier says, when will you continue with the Rostov campaign? I don't know, when I can figure out how to make Ottomans want those provinces. Because that's a big problem that I'm facing right now. I might just have to abuse access to the AI programmer and ask him what's going on there. Some days the exploits get just too real. Okay, is there a strategy here beyond see with your mind's eye? So many of these tiny, tiny bits to look at. I'm not even sure if they focus on you. You should do that, Jake. I'd also like the Diplo feedback thing fixed. Yeah, I'm fairly certain it's been fixed before, but there are different things that cause it, clearly. Because I've seen it before, I've had it happen before, and I've seen it fixed before, so... madness. It's okay though, what is power if you don't abuse it? It's pointless, that's what. Ah! Maddening. Jake, this one is just pure micro dodging. Oh, I'm good at dodging micro, just by not doing it. Bugs only get fixed when it bothers devs. Forum, Reddit, drama will be the cringy entertainment. Well, I mean, what's wrong with us fixing what bothers us? times when you're nestled in an area and you just see so many bullets coming towards you, you just... Well, I do not have the time or mind power to figure out the way around it. But I would like to see level 3. Well, really, I'd like to see level 5. I want to deal with Miss America. Maybe I should go somewhere a bit further away from you, since they seem to spawn from you. Maybe I can just hang around here and face less of them. And look, they open up a lot more. They open up a lot more. This is relatively easy. Also, I was noticing that the far left seemed pretty empty there. But all the ones that just fall straight down are stopping me from just jumping over to the other side when I really want to break on through to the other side. Alright, crazy idea. What if we hang around here? No, just now. Dr. Af saying enough of this nonsense, I'll have to rewatch all the Russian fan Touhou videos. You should share your favorite ones later on. Constantly showing Russian videos at work. Some are better than others, but they're all pretty bad. Must be so depressing being Russian. We done yet? Ah. I think I'm really feeling that weaker attack here. You have 4 bombs, feel free to use one to get to level 3. I don't like using bombs. Mind you, I don't like dying constantly. The same bit over and over. And what am I at? 52 tries here? Wow. I'm not even lasting a fraction of the time that I lasted on the other girl when I was with Maria. Sometimes it's just better than others. Whew! I'll take failed oh, okay. I'll take failed bonus. Just give me that. Oh, not this again, please. Did you have any alcohol? It makes you better. No, it makes you better at developing Touhou, not playing it. Probably. Alright, I need to grab these things and make it through 2 of these combinations, then I can just bomb you to death. This feels harder than the last time we faced off. Okay, what now? This looks a lot simpler to dodge. Oh, okay. So I need to break on through. Oh, okay. Down the spoon, fat rabbit. Any guess when Jake will give up and play EU4? Well, I'll give up in about 15 minutes, but I won't be playing EU4 today. It's Saturday. There are many games in the world that are not EU4. Some of them aren't even patrician, but not on Saturdays. On Saturday, nothing is not patrician. But I think the guys are playing Killing Floor 2, so I'll be on that. Well, likely at least. Killing Floor will likely not be streamed. I need to be able to engage in some racism hour. We haven't had that in ages. And if I don't get my my racially motivated prejudices out of my body, then they kinda well up. So that's why it's important to deal with those. Of course, if they're not still playing Killing Floor, then it's probably going to be patrician time. I have a lot of trade networks to sort out if I ever want to be trading with the inland cities. Oh man, this is... I think I had the easiest time when I went straight left, but it was still pretty rough. Get an insane amount of tick things here though. Close. Gotta survive a third round of that though. Is there a way to buy Touhou somehow? Buy it? How can you buy that which is free? Touhou is just an idea. Probably. Ah, evenings were. You're in the good books for not being one of the people that submitted Touhou, as far as I was aware. Okay, what's this thing? I don't even think it's about following them. Oh, you were right though, I need to get better at using and not using focus, but it's not easy at all. Perhaps Touhou players just have a different anatomy. You can just focus all the time here, says Gert somebody. Okay. I will believe that. Maybe there's a certain area that it's better to be at for this. Perhaps there is, I'm just not seeing it. Well, it's punishment for a reason. My wrists are feeling pretty punished here. It looks delicious, but this isn't good. Are these just random, or are they anyway trying to get me? Jake, try to stay under her. More bullets going straight up. Oh, okay. I mean, that's not... It's not very actionable advice when I can't pay attention to being under her because of these 500 little delicious looking balls. I wonder if there's any point in pushing forward here. I feel like it just adds a dynamic that my mind could not keep up with. Right, Sid is finally getting tired of this track, so we can proceed to the next level. That's good. I was getting a little tired of this myself, so we can stop sandbagging and start winning. Let's do it. My streaming habits don't permit me to focus enough on these games to clear them. There's also the fact that I don't really care about shmups and bullet hells. I don't like them. I have very little motivation to get good enough to defeat them. You can always go full Patty 4 mode with the Touhous. Well, the thing is I like economic simulator games, so that's why Patrician gets a lot of my time, even though it's pretty bad. I'm not even sure if I've really beaten any shmups other than Parodius. And Parodius is... it's so easy. It's embarrassingly easy. Alright, that's it. I'm done. Time to die. Hey, yeah, get out of my face. Show me the way to the moon. No, you can keep your pudding. Hey, this reminds me of that level where I fought a cat. The cat butchered me. Okay, I want these points. Gimme. I thought I was doing good there. I think the same bit got me there as well. Sweet dream, Jake. Well, thanks, Majrozog3. I wish he would slow down so I could explain stuff to him, but that's not how he rolls, and what can you do? Well, there's only so much explaining you can do for a game like this. Because how are you meant to comprehend strategy when there are so many things flying at you? You need to get a grip for that. I mean, I could tell you how to get good at DDR, assuming you weren't, assuming you were a noob at DDR. I could tell you how to get good. That isn't going to suddenly make you comprehend the arrows that are flying towards you, and I know that. Jake missed this past half hour. Assume you'll stop playing once the timer hits 2 hours. That's an assumption. This is pretty damn brutal, though. Alright, since just flying around like a madman isn't solving anything, perhaps I should strategize. Strategize. Ah, that little symbol reminds me of Monty Alm's signature. Internet's not the same place without him. Yeah, this seems a pretty safe-ish place to be. Safe-ish place to be. Jake, are you having more fun 2 hours in than the first hour? This character's a lot better for me because you don't have to worry about where you are in relation to your enemies so much because it hones in on them. Maria heart-capped her Master Spark. She was too straight and narrow for me. Not even sure what hit me. Probably everything. I'm just not even seeing where to go here. Doctor, you said you wouldn't be around here. Make up your mind. Running out of options here, game. I don't see any nudge your way back left options out of all that. Oh, this is fun. There we go. Come to me. Why am I not shooting? Ah, wrong button. Alright, maybe I can just leave them be. Oof. Can I kill those things without them shooting at me? Okay, maybe I just have to accept that I gotta figure out how to dodge all these. God spot didn't last for long. Jake, you've ruined me. I bought Patrician 4 and that led me to also buying Port Royale and Rise of Venice. You fool! I constantly warned that they were not good and they would ruin your life. There's no helping some people. Jake, I hope you have a wish to have winter forever. I'm more of a forever autumn kind of guy. Okay, I just wanted to try that. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a situation in the Touhous where not moving will save your bacon. Ooh, hey, that was tricky. Okay. But it seems like there's space towards the right. Maybe I can just go da 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 da. Nothing can hit me. Unstoppable. Oh, okay. No, they go wide. Hey now, Spam Booker. I play this game because it's a punishment game. Incidentally, one of your challenges is what's going to make me play another punishment game. So zip it. This ain't Paradox Forums. I don't have to be a nice guy to you. Because I'm known for being such a nice guy on the forums, obviously. That's painful. Okay, but up here, nobody ever spreads out to the side. Still not saving me though. Hup. In the way I see it, it's possible to do these games on pacifist mode, so there must be a route around these things that involves not shooting them. Just gotta see it. Just gotta see it. Dropped the focus just a moment too late there. What are the mod games now? All I remember is there being a zombie typing game. Yeah, back in the start there was only the zombie typing game, Typing of the Dead. Now there are so many more. There's almost 30 different mod games. And yet, not many people try them, so I can only assume that they are a bunch of casuals. I mean, I don't get to see many mod games, and one of the biggest reasons that they're there is because I want to enjoy watching people try the games. But alas, it doesn't really happen. I mean, Nitro keeps doing them, but I mean, Nitro is like a puppy with no legs. He's absolutely terrible at every video game, so it's not quite what I'm looking for. A lot of them are very old, Jake. What do you mean? I am not seeing a route through this. Let's try the more genocidal approach. Kill everything. And just get pretty good at dodging. Oh, it's going alright actually. Man, I should have thought of this long ago. Very close. To be fair, Jake, Nitro had a natural aptitude for Patty 4, otherwise we wouldn't have got so. That's right, but that's because he's Dutch. I mean, a Dutchman who can't trade, it's like a Frenchman who can't be insulting. Alright, even though this hasn't given me the best results, I do think it's the most promising approach. The kill and keep moving approach. Pretty hard to keep your awareness when there are balls and beams coming at you. Thought you were keeping your racism for after Touhou. It's not racist if it's against the French, come on. If it's a race that's terrorized Europe, then they're fair game. That's how it is. You might disagree, but you're wrong. This ain't easy. How many times have I been stuck at this? It must be over 40 by now. I mean, that's why it's okay to be so racist against the Irish, and they terrorize Europe with their very existence. Okay, I'm well past the 2-hour mark, but I don't feel like hanging up my boots with this one just yet. I want to get through this part in particular. It's nowhere safe, come on. What stage is this, says Jazzy? This is stage 3. It's not going so well for me. And whilst I am well aware that I could not shoot these things and I'd be a lot better off, I need to get used to dodging for the time that we come to, well, you know. The ones that shoot me. I think I'm moving around too much here. Let's take another approach, shall we? thing is, running through them when they make those attacks is... It's actually where my spread is hurting me. I hate to say that after so much Contra, but it really is. Close, but no cigarillo. I agree, I'm also tired of this part. Let's move on. What's the in-game story here? You know, I never asked. Nor am I advanced moon enough to read it, so maybe somebody who does know can tell us. I've lost to this point so many times, I think it's over 100. Close, I think I was at the very end there. You're going to the moon after drinking immortality serum and something something fairies, something something magical girls. Immortality, eh? It's my kind of story. Have I had any of these where I can play as Cherno? Or that frog one? Touhou 16 has Cherno, okay. Looked good. Just wasn't actually good. Wait, Jake lost at Jackbox? There could have been some very heavy bias there. Oh, there was. And one of them was like a t-shirt competition. You had to design a t-shirt. Well, I did the drawing for the t-shirt, but somebody else won because he put a crappy caption on it. That's plagiarism, that is. No sense of right nor wrong, these people. Nice! What is that? Is it a cow? I think it's a cow. Maybe it's cow. Well, I was always more fond of the nobility, so there's no way you can defeat me. Man, I'm feeling a bit like Wu Chao Compound here, because I am getting burned to the ground. Just survived 20 seconds, Jake. No. Cao Cao must be defeated at Guandu. Feeling a bit low on options at this one. If this is bad, if this is hard, I don't know how bad Lunatic is. Lunatic is horrible. Played it for a short while when I was setting up the game, because I thought I was meant to play on Lunatic mode. I didn't realise that the game was called Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom. Couldn't get past the first batch of enemies. It was nasty. Oh boy. Alright, it's only lasting 20 seconds. How hard could it? Oh, okay. Maybe the secret is to not be fighting, focus more on dodging, since I only need to do it for 20 seconds. I'm not sure if they're even targeting me much. Not even convinced they're targeting me at all. Please, game, I just want to move on here. That's the thing, if I make it through this, it's because of luck. Pure luck. I'm gonna give this 5 more goes and I am done like dinner. Four. Well, I'll be damned. Yeah, I am damned. 3. 2. 1. And I'm done. That is it. Well, I guess one more try. Yeah, there we go. What a horrible game. But then that's how we've come away feeling from all the Touhous. People have been asking what Lunatic mode is, so we might as well show it off for a wee bit. It also gives me a chance to play with Bunny Girl. Got this weird shaky bullet attack, but at least they actually look like bullets in this one. So Jake, next punishment now, right? No, I want to see if the guys are still playing grilling floor. And I'll get on that action. What's that eye thing in front of me? If I had to guess, it's an eye. Good job, Jake. Would not have stuck this for 16 minutes myself. Yeah, this has been horrible. I should have given up after an hour. But things did go considerably better when I had one of the different magical girls. Maybe Lunatic really is the only way to play. Or maybe this whole game is just a big sack of crap. No, I'm just mad because I'm bad. I am bad at shmups, I am bad at Touhou, and this has been horrible punishment. So I guess cheers, Anohito. You've done exactly what this is meant to be. Which is either hellishly hard or just plain horrible. This has been pretty good at both. But we got to listen to Zun's good music while looking at Zun's art. Depending on the state of grilling floor, I may or may not be back, but I highly doubt it. I want to check what the Killing Floor 2 state is right now. Oh, you're right there, Anohito. Well, cheers, and just for a short while, cheerio.